Where's Ken? He's back at his apartment. Ken, who's Ken? My boyfriend, which is my ex-fiance from 7 years ago. We got back together. Ken and I were playing that game on like Alexa where it's like name that tune or something. Beat him at 3 rounds, and I think he beat me at like 2. Ken is very competitive, even though I beat him at a lot of things. He took me to a Dave & Buster's. When I met Ken's family, I have met his mother, Raina, and me and her have a pretty good relationship. She's so amazing. I am going to be meeting his dad in the next few months, and his sisters and I talk on social media. I live with my parents. When is my birthday? July 27th. I don't even know what I'm going to do for my birthday. Like, birthdays just hasn't been something that I really celebrate much. Like, I mean, what can you do in prison, right? I did get a prison cake from a friend. You know, they would make me like a little meal and I'll say happy birthday. But, you know, for the last 8.5 years, birthdays have just been just that, you know? It's been really simple. What's a prison cake? So, a prison cake is you take like vanilla wafers, a bag of vanilla wafers, crush them down. Then you put that in a bowl, and then you put a soda, like a clear soda, like Sprite or 7-Up, in the bowl. It'll fizz up, and you just like, you make it into a batter. And then you pop it in the microwave for like 2 minutes, and then it comes out fully like fluffed up, just like a cake. And that is a prison cake. Makes you wonder who thinks of these things, you know? Like, did they throw some stuff in a bowl and say, hey, I wonder if this is going to turn out good? and that's another thing. You know, I've seen someone say, are you a Katy Perry fan? I do like Katy Perry. I do like some of her songs. I don't feel like you have to choose between one person. If they're like, obviously Taylor Swift and Katy Perry were feuding for a long time. But I could be a fan of both, I feel. Like, just because they're having a feud doesn't mean that I can't like them both as artists. What did I eat today? McDonald's. Fries, of course. I was watching the show, and I'm like, dang, can we all just like start a game of how many times I eat fries on the show? Like, I need to get an endorsement for fries over here. So the show is already out. It airs every Monday for the next couple of weeks. And it's going to be on Lifetime. Which, I mean, that's another thing. I feel like a lot of people don't have cable. That's another like, culture shock that I'm getting, is a lot of people don't have cable. I've always wanted to go to those like airplane shows that they do that. It's called the Blue something, I think. Blue Angels, that's it. Thank you. I actually just put my comments back on. I did turn off my comments for a while. They were becoming a little overwhelming. But I did put my comments back on Instagram as well as TikTok. Would I ever make a Netflix special? I don't know. Netflix never came knocking at my door, so I don't know. Yes, I do have a P.O. box. The information for my P.O. box is on my Instagram. So again, my Instagram handle is gypsy.rose.blanchard.insta. And it has my contact information for my P.O. box. What's my favorite food? Gumbo. I'm a Southern girl. I love me some gumbo. Did my nose surgery hurt? Yeah, it did. I was not prepared for the pain. Like, I thought it was not going to be as much pain as it was. Ooh, I was wrong. Which they do give you pain meds to get you through the first week, which the first week and a half is the most painful. I'm very happy with the nose job. A lot of people don't realize that it takes about a year to fully settle into the new shape. So some months it's going to look really swollen, other months it's going to look really good. until I hit that year mark where it's finally gonna settle into whatever it looks like. Very like impulsive, so if I want to do something, I'm like, I'm gonna do it right in this moment. Would I pierce my nose? No. I thought about it for a little bit, but then I'm like, nope. What nose did I ask for? I didn't ask for any particular nose. I wasn't going off of a celebrity or anyone. I just told my doctor what I was wanting as far as like what I envisioned for myself to look like with my ideal nose. And I just said very simply, I want the bump gone. I want a more feminine slope. And he said, okay. He's like, I've done a lot of your kinds of noses. So he knew exactly what I was talking about. Tattoos, I have 3. So I have my husky that is a matching tattoo with Ken. I have a unalome with a fleur-de-lis on top, which is a matching tattoo with Christy. And then it's really hard to kind of do my back, but I have on my upper back, I have a phoenix. And they're all around the same, like, they're all the same style. So I like an outline tattoo where it's not colored, it's not filled in, it's just very outline. It's basic. Because I think like basic is very feminine. It was a style I wanted. I think Joey King did a good job at playing me. I haven't watched the act. It's a whole show. I've watched like 30 minutes of the first episode.